Bayern Munich against Atletico Madrid. I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Begley.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
There's the whistle, and here we go. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
I'll go for Douglas Costa. This fella really sparks in the opposition's final third. He's a bag of tricks dribbler who can tie defenders in knots, and a real entertainer, so I hope he can excite.
Okay, interesting. Oh, that's quite incredible!
Well, this is already looking rather ominous for the opposition. When a player of his calibre can open up the scoring with a brilliantly classy finish, it could be a very long match for that defence to prevent it happening again. Yeah, I love the finish, but I think had the pass been delayed for just a second longer, I think he would have been flagged offside, and I think you have to praise them all round on that one, from the pass and the finish.
Well, that has certainly made things interesting. And it's Douglas Costa. Felipe. Chip through. Rafinha cuts it out. Xabi Alonso. Lewandowski spreads it wide. Rafinha. He's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Can he shoot? Rona! Griezmann. Koke. Puts his foot on the gas. Just about hear the collective sigh there. They know they got away with one. He's made certain that won't get through. Koke tries running with the ball at his feet. The ball's come loose and the chase is on. Gets it upfield. Felipe positions himself well and cuts it out. Looks to slip it through. Bayern Munich emerge unscathed. They were right up against it. Tries to stroke it through. He spotted the run and played him through. Koke has created one goal already. Now it's Gabi. Gabi has been caught there. It's a foul. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. From there. Atletico Madrid scoring in the first 10 minutes to make it 1-0. Lewandowski. Ruda. They really are proving themselves to be solid all over the field. And it's Koke. Now it's Torres. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Douglas Costa. Bernat. Douglas Costa. And he has been fouled there. And that's going to be a booking. Tries a through ball. Tries to dink it in. Douglas Costa. Bernat. Douglas Costa. Needs a bit of penetration to go with all this possession. He's gone out for a throw-in. Oh, he's come flying in. Alaba. Douglas Costa. Alaba does well there. Alert. Ruda. Rafinha. Bayern Munich getting a lot of touches here, but they're not making much progress. Now it's Thiago. Looks like a good ball through. Rafinha looking up to see who wants it. Lewandowski with the ball through. Thiago. Torreira Carrasco. And it's Koke. He goes long. Atletico Madrid are ahead here. It has been a good half for them. It's all a little short of forward momentum, lacking thrust. Another piece of really good defending. And Torres! He's got away with one there. It so nearly came off for him.
Well, there's no doubt that the whole team revolves around him now. He leads by example, and he's become the main pivot. Cracking player.
Out wide to the right. Koke. Going full steam ahead down the left flank. Xabi Alonso. Rafinha. Oh, he's come up against a brick wall there. He's made sure that that won't get through. Douglas Costa. Ruda. The referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time.
Well, they showed glimpses of some wonderful football to go in with the lead at half-time, and that's definitely pleased the fans. I think they'll be looking to keep this intensity up now in the second half.
Atletico Madrid leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. Whistle goes, and we start the second half. Atletico Madrid carry a one-goal lead into the second half. Griezmann! Oh, he's really drilled it.
And that's a very, very good strike too. I mean, he kept it very low where the keeper doesn't like it.
Defence has got rid of that. Well, he would surely have scored there more times than not. Fine defending there. Now the pass. Can he put it away? It's a goal!
Well, it certainly livened things up a bit, and that next goal now is absolutely crucial.
Oh, even a section of the opposition fans were applauding that. You just have to appreciate it.
Well, once upon a time I was harsh on goalkeepers, but now I'm more sympathetic because the ball moves all over the place these days, and we've just seen it again.
Bayern Munich grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, in a tight game like this, there was always going to be little to separate them, but he really made that count.
Ruda. Xabi Alonso. Ruda. Passes it through. What an adventurous run from a defender. Gabi. Koke, that is a terrific run. Looks like a good ball through. Griezmann. The worst cross in the world, but still room for improvement. Now it's Lewandowski. Looks to slip it through. Now it's Lewandowski. He's off on a marauding run. A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
He needed a better angle to get a shot away, and I suppose at least he showed the best option. It just didn't come off.
Douglas Costa. It's long and forward. Bernat with the ball through. Well, he would surely have scored there more times than not. Atletico Madrid haven't made a substitution yet. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Now it's Carrasco. Tries a through ball. Bernat. Ruda. Xabi Alonso. Bernat. Douglas Costa. Juanfran conjuring up some magic on the right-hand side. Now the pass. Juanfran. It's Griezmann! Goal! Atletico Madrid! And they get themselves in front! What a super header, dispatched beautifully.
Well, as contact goes, that was tremendous, and it helped him to direct it exactly where he wanted into that net. I think when it comes to the aerial department, this fella is definitely no slouch.
Atletico Madrid go into the lead. Douglas Costa. Alaba. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Just a quarter of an hour to play. Felipe. And it's Fernando Torres. Douglas Costa. Bernat. Is that a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. And he's going to have his name taken. Gabi tries the route one option. Fernando Torres with the ball through. That is wayward.
Okay, they've got nothing to show for it, but that was a really incisive counter-attack, and it's hard to defend against that type of breakaway.
Looks to slip it through. Douglas Costa. Looks like a good ball through. Up to meet it! And in it goes!
You know, we may be looking at another classic here. I'm not going to guess what's going to happen next, but that is great togetherness and resolve.
Oh, the cross was inch perfect and the header unerring.
Yeah, I just thought he wanted that more than anyone else on the pitch, and it was fully deserved. He gave it everything he had.
So all square and not for the first time.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus and then bang, you're pegged back again.
No, he didn't quite meet it right. Okay. Felipe with a long pass. Alaba does well to read it and intercepts. Lewandowski. Ribery passes it through. Now it's Lewandowski. Gabi. Lewandowski! Decent hit and on target. Lewandowski has a goal! Fernando Torres. Good running with the ball. Can they build on it? Torres. It's a loose ball. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Lewandowski plays it long. Gabi. Bernat charges in. Mario Götze. So nothing between them in 90 minutes, and we are in for extra time.
Yeah, no daylight between these two sides, but I have to say, neither side really did enough to find a winner. It just cancelled each other out.
A fit Fitness and fatigue, the key factors now as we head for extra time. Atletico Madrid pay the price for failing to close out the match in normal time. Can they avoid the same fate here, where the consequences are still more serious? Mario Götze to play it forward. Felipe. Koke. It's Lewandowski. Gabi. Driving on now, what can they conjure from here? Tries a through ball. Bayern Munich can count themselves very lucky there, they looked fragile. Atletico Madrid desperately need someone to hold up the ball here. It's come loose. Keeper's got good distance on that. It's Lewandowski. Bernat passes it through. Koke. Tries lifting it over. Pinged one through here. And Torres! Great effort, but the end of the first period of extra time.
Well, it may well be a case of who's got most to give now. Fitness levels look good, and it's not any less competitive.
And so the last chance to find a winner. This really has been thrilling. Both sides going at it, and now for the final act. The referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. Torres. Oh, flags up. He must have been offside.
Good call. He was just behind the last defender.
Alaba. Thiago. Mario Götze. Looks to slip it through. Oh, he's broken through. He's one-on-one, surely! It's Thiago. Gabi. Looking to penetrate opposition lines. Torres. Bayern Munich looked all at sea and terribly vulnerable, but they've got away with it. It's Carrasco. Loose ball, who's going to get there? Lewandowski. Dashing forward at pace. Koke. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Plays a clever pass. Fires from distance. And that is it. There will be penalties.
Yeah, we could see that both sets of players look really jaded towards the end of extra time. They're really going to have to dig deep now into those reserves to take these penalty kicks.
So it comes down to this, a final rallying cry, and then kicks from the spot. Keeper's read that beautifully.
That's a lovely stop from the keeper. He's done his teammates proud with that one.
Oh, amazing. He's failed too, and we're still level after the first round. So, the second man in line.
Oh, the keeper's been completely wrong-footed there. Superb strike.
Ferreira Carrasco is second man up. It's in, too smart for the keeper.
That's a good start and a great penalty to make it one each.
It's in, and the keeper could have done better. The third man in the queue. Oh no! Bayern Munich have the chance to pull away here. Our keeper's gone the right way, but can't keep it out. So it's down to him to keep it alive. It's in, he's kept them in it.
He was always looking good there. Nice penalty.
All Black must save it. That's it! It is done! Atletico Madrid beaten on penalties after 2 inconclusive hours of football. A post-mortem pretty pointless now. It's simply